We are now on Harpers Ferry, and Brian and I walked up a flight of stairs. To show you how far we walked, here's where we walked. These stairs, all the way from there. It's a beautiful day in Harpers Ferry. Today is, of course, September the 5th. It's about 80 degrees. Gorgeous day. Harpers Ferry, of course, is very historic. Kind of reminds me a little bit of St. Thomas. Well, not really. It's not that schnorry a town. But little do people know that Harpers Ferry is known for having a biker club. That's right, they had bikers back there back then in the Civil War. And they're having their annual convention. You always convene on Labor Day weekend. If you don't think I'm kidding, if you think, or I should say, if you don't think I'm serious, here's just a few of the bikers. This is the bikes of the group that comes in here to Harpers Ferry every Labor Day weekend. Matter of fact, there's one of the older guys having a brew, having a good time, waiting for his buddies. This guy had enough, he's taking off, he's leaving. So now you know the story of the biker brigade from Harpers Ferry. I'm standing here in Harpers Ferry with Haley Carr. Just gonna ask her a couple questions. Haley, are you having a good time today?
Sure.
What's the highlight of your day so far? Breakfast or sleeping? Pardon me?
Sleeping.
Sleeping. And why is that?
Because I'm tired.
Why are you so tired?
Because I went to bed late.
How late did you go to bed last night?
Like 1 o'clock or something.
That's late.
Yeah.
Now, I'll bet that you wouldn't mind some ice cream now, would you?
I would love some ice cream.
There's the local ice cream facility here in Harpers Ferry. As you can see, it's wall-to-wall people, so we'll have to come back later. Here's another little guy enjoying his day here at Harpers Ferry. Tell me, Jack, what do you think about today? Oh, he's too shy. And you want to say a few words? I guess not. But he's having a good time. He's enjoying the weather.
Yeah.
Fun times at Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. There are stores in Harpers Ferry which became famous stores later in history. Here's one, Philip Frankel and Company. They evolved from selling hats and caps and boots and shoes. They evolved to go into furniture. That's right, they became Frankel Furniture on Kedzie Avenue. Then we have John Legg, the famous shoemaker. John Legg, the shoemaker. This is the store where you get fancy goods. The name says it all. Little known in history concerning Harpers Ferry is the area called the Harpers Ferry Foot Soak and Cool Down location, located right on the Shenandoah River. Off in the distance
Where are your shoes?
are two look like monuments or posts of some kind.
Hold my phone.
These are actually the Harpers Ferry lifeguard stands. That's right. This is where the lifeguards would sit and watch, so people, in case they got in trouble, they would come to their rescue. That's right. You think I'm kidding? I am not. Look it up in your history books. That's right. No trip would be complete without a visit to the ladies' room. That's right. Even Harpers Ferry has one. And there she goes. This, by the way, leads to the Harpers Ferry Metro train station. On a serious note, the town of Harpers Ferry has had many floods. Serious levels. I'm going to show you. Now, where I'm standing at, of course, is ground level. 1902, 1924. This is how high the water came. Amazing. That's got to be 30 feet high. Amazing. All that came from that river.
I'm Haley.
I'm Melanie.
I'm Jamie.
And I'm Daryl.
And we're the ladies of Harpers Ferry.
I'm Hunter. I'm Kevin. I'm Brian with Jack. And I'm Howie. And we're the men of Harpers Ferry.
Our next stop is at the very historic Harpers Ferry ice cream parlor and malt shop.
There you go.
And the guys are now waiting for our food. We are now at the Harpers Ferry flea market, right outside Harpers Ferry, the world famous Harpers Ferry flea market. Now, it changed hands. Will Chamberlain bought this. If you think I'm kidding, that's right, Wilt's Fruit Stand. He bought this place in 1959 and made a fortune here. You know, basketball was just a side hobby for him. Fruit stands were his life. It's Sunday evening, the day before Labor Day, and we're all enjoying a very fantastic family-style dinner prepared by Jane. Now I'm going to show you who's here. We have Hunter. We have Kevin. And we have Haley. Hi, Haley.
Rules. Well, before there's 51.
At the feature table, we have Brian.
Wow.
We have Melanie.
He's been doing it last couple months.
We have Daryl.
Excuse me, but only before that he'd wake up one time around 2 or 3.
Kevin's dad, Don.
For feeding. And
Kevin's mom, Marion.
Good morning. Yeah.
And our hostess for the evening.
Our cook.
Our cook, hostess,
Hostess with the mostest.
is Jamie.
I wanted to tell you, I rinsed his bottle out, but I didn't clean it, so.
Thank you.
Well, I just.
How's everybody like their dinner tonight?
Delicious.
But it's not really
It's
good.
horrible.
Yeah, we're planning on.
It's, excuse me?
Thank you.
It's what?
I just want to make sure you knew.
Uh-oh,
that I
phone
didn't
call.
wash or wash.
Today marks the end of Labor Day trip 2010. Melanie and Brian have already left Jamie and Kevin's house to go home to Florida, and Howie and I are on the airplane to go home. We're flying out of Dulles, so this is a little different for us because we saw our baseball trips and we're flying back. Melanie and Brian went on to Florida. Hopefully next year we'll all be in Florida and we can originate from there. That's it till later on.
The last time you saw me, we were boarding a plane, our second plane of the day, to go home. Well, we did finally make it home, and of course, we were hungry, and where is the first place we decided to go to? Superdog. That's right, Superdog. Crazy it may sound, but it seems to be the stop right after an airport. We've done it before, we did it today. Delicious as always. So that really this kind of really does end the odyssey of the Labor Day 2010. Bye-bye.